scheduled for November 18 to December 2. So according to the Togolese Football Federation, they will engage WAFU and CAF to find a new date for the competition. So their statement said the Togolese Football Federation is announcing to the sporting world that the WAFU Zone B tournament scheduled for Lome between November 18 and December has been postponed to a future date following a decision taken by the Togolese government. This decision follows a recent increase in coronavirus positive cases in the Grand Lome area of Togo. There will be deliberations between the West African Football Union and the Confederation of African Football to propose a new date considering the health situation in the country. So the Togolese Football Federation wishes to express its sincere apologies to all parties who have been affected by the latest development. Winners of the AFCON Under 20 is the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. They are in Group B of the WAFU B zonal qualifiers with Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. On Tuesday, the team that managed by Ladan Boso beat amateur side Triple 44 Football Club 3-0 in a friendly, and in their first friendly against KCS Academy on Sunday, they triumphed 5-0. So that is the situation with your Flying Eagles. The tournament that they were preparing for has been moved to a later date because of an increase in the cases of COVID-19 in Lome. So we've got to be careful. The virus is still out there, but as we have seen in Edo State, it seems we have been able to manage it to a very good extent. And also across Nigeria, the cases are not spiking like it used to. But there have been warnings that a second wave is going to hit. We've seen it in Europe, we've seen it in the United States of America, we've seen it in other places. All right, let's move on now and go on to the transfer rumors. Now forward, Erling Braut Haaland, who's 20 years old, he does not have a release clause in his contract. This is coming from Borussia Dortmund chief executive Hans-Joachim Watzke. Juventus chief football officer Fabio Paratici has spoken of his admiration for 27-year-old Manchester United and France midfielder Paul Pogba. He has been linked with a return to the Italian champion. He was there before, and I thought he played his best football at Juventus, and that's why Manchester United paid a world record fee of £89 million to get him. So they're interested in signing David Alaba when his contract expires next summer. But the chairman of Bayern Munich, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, a fantastic player during his days, he says he wants the defender, who is from Austria, he's originally from Nigeria, he wants him to stay at the club, but the decision lies with Alaba himself. Then Barcelona, they could move for Tottenham Hotspur's French midfielder Tanguy Ndombele, who's 23 next month, currently with Tottenham Hotspur. Yeah. Arsenal boss Mikel Arteta has suggested 19-year-old French centre-back William Saliba could leave on loan in January. He's not had an opportunity to really play for them since he joined. And Mexico defender Edson Alvarez, who's 23, says he wants to one day join Manchester City. Then Manchester United, they missed out on the signing of Bayer Leverkusen's French winger Moussa Diaby, who's 21, in the summer transfer window. United forward Mason Greenwood, who's 19 years old, is expected to return. They expected that he would return, but he didn't. He was not selected, as we have told you. All right, later today we'll have UEFA Europa League games. Arsenal are hoping for the return of David Luiz. They'll be playing against Molde in the Europa League.
Yeah, they need David Luiz at this time, because for them to do very well and even go ahead to win the Europa League, they just have to look up to their best players and see how they can do that. Yes, they were close last time out, was Chelsea. Their London rivals did not allow them to hold the trophy because of the form they were at that time. So this is another opportunity. Mikel Arteta has proven that yes, he has what it takes to beat big sides. So not just in the English Premier League, but in the Europa League alone for now. He has not met the really top sides, but I'm sure with what we've seen so far of him, he has nothing to fear when he's going against stuff in the Europa League. So David Luiz, good that is back. All he needs to do is to solidify the defense at the back, because this time around they need all their players, both the defenders, midfielders, and the attackers to fire football, so that's in order for them to do very well. Yes, they've won a couple of titles, the FA Cups, but I think they are looking forward to how they can win the Premier League since 2004, and also see how they can win the Europa League. So his eyes are on the title, but how far will he go? I think that will determine their masses in their games.
Okay, that is the situation. Hopefully, David Luiz gets to make a return. We give you the fixtures in the morning, but let's just quickly go through again the matches for the Europa League for tonight.
Okay, quickly let's get that.
Roma will be taking on Cluj.
Then Young Boys will take on CSK Sofia. Then Rapid Vienna Group B will take on Dundalk. Then Arsenal will take on Mood. Then Group C, Apoel Beersheva, the Israeli side, will play host to German side Bayern Leverkusen, while Slavia Prague will entertain French outfit Nice. In Group D, Benfica, Portuguese Giants will play host to Rangers. Then Lech Poznan will entertain Belgian side Standard Liège. In Group E, Omonia Nicosia of Cyprus will play host to Granada. Then PAOK Thessaloniki of Greece will now entertain Dutch side PSV Eindhoven. In Group F, Real Sociedad will take on AZ Alkmaar. Then Rijeka will play host to SSC Napoli. We hear that Osimhen will not be playing in this match. Just hope that the young man is fine. Group G, Leicester City, the Foxes at the King Power Stadium will play host to SC Braga. Then Zoya Noas will entertain AEK Athens. In Group H, Sassuolo Giants AC Milan will entertain Lille. Celtic will face Sparta Prague. Then in Group J, Ludogorets, Sivasspor will take on Karabakh. Villarreal will welcome Maccabi Tel Aviv. Group J, Ludogorets of Razgrad of Bulgaria versus Tottenham Hotspur. The Royal Antwerp will take on Last Minutes of Austria. Group K, Dynamo Zagreb will trade tackles with Wolfsberger AC. Then Feyenoord will entertain CSK Moscow. Group S, Red Star Belgrade versus Cardiff. Then Hoffenheim will take on Slovan Liberec. These are the matches to expect later tonight.
Okay, all right. That is the situation. So let us go now to the Paris Masters and see what is happening with tennis. Any of the live games going on?
Okay. Earlier today, Milos Raonic was able to beat Marcos Giron. It's 3 sets, 7-6, 6-2 to qualify for the quarterfinals. Then Daniil Medvedev also took on Alex de Minaur of Australia, and Medvedev won that one 5-7, 6-2, 6-2. Diego Schwartzman had an easy ride over Davidovich Fokina. It was 6-1, 6-1 for the Argentine. Then right now, Pablo Canabosta has taken on Novak Kyrgios. It's 3-2. The first set, so Canabosta leading 3-2. Then Marin Cilic is taking on the Frenchman Hugo Humbert, and Humbert won the first set 6-3. The second set is going on right now. It's tied 6-6. So Cilic is leading 5-3 in time. So these are what we have so far. For Rafael Nadal, who won the 1,000 matches today, he will take on Jordan Thompson of Australia later at 4:30.
Alexander Zverev will also play against Adrian Manarino, while Stan Wawrinka will be taking on Andrei Rublev. So these are some of the matches that we expect from the Paris Masters competition that is going on at the moment. Okay, let us now listen to you guys, our lovely fans. You can call us on 070 6263 9275 or 090 3939 4427. You can also reach us on 081 2178 9154. And if you want to send a text message, it is to 081 851 00884. Hello? Hello? Hello, pick your call. Okay, nobody home. 6263 975 090 3939 4427 081 2178 9154. Welcome. Welcome, Jesse.
First of all,
it might not go eventually. Okay, no Well, it is not. If you listen to us in the morning, we spoke to the chief press secretary to the deputy governor, and he said that the NFF they've written to, the presidential task force have written to them saying that there should not be fans in the stadium, but they have also written to the PTF telling them that they've already put measures in place so they can deal with even 7,000 fans coming. So we don't know that. We are waiting to see if they will allow them to ask fans to come to the stadium. But the national government is ready for fans to be at the stadium. It's now left to the presidential task force to take the final decision.
People like they should start playing our soccer. Even if it's our team.
Okay. Thank you, Jose Mourinho. Okay, let's try and call us back if you can. 070-6263-9275, 090-3939-4427, 081-21-78-9154. Those are the numbers that you can contact us on. Then the text lines are 081-851-00884. That place is noisy. That's a better spot. Okay. So please can call us back from a better place. Hello. Good evening. Go on. Victor? Dixon, okay, welcome. Oh, thank you. You're very happy about to work for United? So you're not just happy that you won your own match. You Manchester United. Thank you. But Bella will not kill them. Yeah, welcome. Okay, go on. All things, not just Manchester United. Liverpool, as good as Liverpool have been, when we lost 7-2, we did it to them. So, if Manchester United are playing well, and look, there was a time I was having this argument with Francis when he was going against Manchester United. They win, we give them credit and we say, okay, they are good. But when they are not playing well, they are going to get some. You're taking this thing too seriously. It's just fun, and I've explained to you that we do it to every if it is Barcelona, if it is Real Madrid, when they lose, I mean, it's common. It's something that happens everywhere you see them doing sports analysis. So I don't think you should be taking this Manchester United thing. We've been doing it for a long time. I think Manchester United have been playing poorly for a long time, and they will get those. Manchester United very much. Some of my closest friends are Manchester United. I even mentioned their names here. I usually mention the former commissioner for wealth creation, employment and cooperative, Barrister Emmanuel Uso. He's a Manchester United fan. Fred Newton is a Manchester United fan. Another thing is a very strong Manchester United fan. So, seriously, thank you, my brother. Let's talk to someone else. Thank you. Sorry about that. Please try and call us back. Manchester United, you don't want us to talk about it. We'll talk about it. Let's go on this break. We'll be back.
And things don't cost this period. The economy know the smile.
Oh yeah, confess, make me do After we go call Honey and Banana Connect on top 55059. Oga, I beg, if you don't want to make this kind thing where they hold you every time, land you and madam, and know that people you are not prepared for. Call Honey and Banana Connect on top 55059 for free to get correct advice about family planning matter. Then go help connect you to correct clinic where you fit take family planning. We answer you whether na for English, Pidgin, Yoruba, Igbo, or Hausa. Honey and Banana Connect. Call 55059 for free. Mama, me now want send money. Make me now collect for school. Oh, but now one withdraw from your card. But you don't carry a card. Hey, written them will you. Say she won't buy data for phone.
Now with your Momo agent, you fit send and receive money, plus to withdraw money for your bank account without card or data. You fit also buy airtime and data or pay any kind bill where you want. Just dial *223# to see the Momo agent when you Momo agent. Safe, fast, no wahala.
Welcome back. You know why I'm laughing? I just got a message on WhatsApp from Oscar Young Samuel, and he was reacting to what the guy that's called Mr. Manchester United. He said that guy don't know how many times they don't laugh me. At one point, I even promised that if Liverpool did not win the English Premier League, he was going to come to KFM and sweep our premises for a full week. And actually they came, but after the first day we just told him, okay, no problem. You are a man of your word, you kept to your promise, and you did that, and it was fun. Everybody laughed, and it's okay. So don't get too serious about it that they are making fun of Manchester United. Hello? Welcome.
This is Ken, calling from AKP.
Okay.
The rest of French last night. I'm a Chelsea fan, of course, but I'm not sentiment. The second yellow card, I'm going to wait out card, the last card. I need to find and not deliberately. If I could stop the ball, the defender, I need to find it. I think
if you want to follow the rules, it is a yellow card. I felt really sorry for that's his name, and for Ren, because if I was the referee, honestly, I don't know, maybe I would just pretend pretended as if I did not see it. After giving the penalty, I was just again giving the guy a second yellow card. But the rules, according to the rules, and the referees are supposed to, I was even asking the question in the morning, if the referee had decided not to issue him a yellow card, now that the rules are that you should issue a yellow card for that incident. But when the guy a previous yellow card, you know, if the referee did not issue the yellow card, UEFA could sanction him. They could ensure that. Why did he not give the second yellow card? Yeah, it's like this is the rule. They've told you, okay, do this. Now you know, because you're feeling sorry for somebody, you decided to, you know, so it becomes really dicey. But I'm telling you about the rule. If it were in the English Premier League, they will have interpreted differently. The same rules, but they are interpreted differently. In the English Premier League, they will check the speed of the ball. They will ask the distance between the player who hits the shot and the player who handle it. Is there much distance between them? If there isn't more distance, then they will not sanction the guy for handball. So it's not like he raised his hand to get it. But in the UEFA Champions League, they interpret the rules differently. Once your hand is raised, and when you look at him, his hand was raised. No, that's not the that there's only a handball against a Chelsea player, but his hand was down, so there's really nothing. He didn't have his hand, so that was why that one was not called. But because this guy raised his hand, that's why the guy gave the penalty. And having given the penalty, you have to take action. That is the rule. Having given the penalty, then if you watch, every referee will give a yellow card for that, for handball in the 18-yard box. But I understand what you're saying, because the guy had got a yellow card previously, maybe the referee could have just ignored that, give the penalty, and give the second yellow card. That's what I would have done as an individual. But the rules are the rules. So you as the referee, if you do not implement the rules to the letter, they might sanction you, and that will be that the next match they will not invite you. So that's the situation. Okay. All right, thank you. Sorry, the network cut you off. It wasn't on screen. Good evening. Thank you very much. Hello, good evening. Long time. I'm pressing them my mouth, so I'm not going to talk about money. Talking about money. Yeah. Welcome. Okay. You don't say not talk about Man U. You only say, you know, the way that they make fun of Manchester United. All right. Thank you. Let's take one more call, then we'll look at your messages. Good evening. Barcelona. Welcome, Barcelona. You too. We don't have Barcelona thanks for this. Calm down. No worries.
What is in your head when you sing it for
Alright, thank you very much, Barcelona. Sorry guys, I stay the line still blinking, but let us check some text messages. This was not too impressive display last night for the Blues, but good results, good win for Edouard Mendy, another clean sheet for Chelsea. I am Ohis Di Elino. Okay. Let's see. Quite a couple of the text messages here. This segment is sponsored by Double VAR. This was good day, the sports maestro. I enjoyed your sports program and all others. I just got back to Nigeria last week, and you guys have been making my day, especially on sports. There is a song you guys played about Africa. I want to ask if it is as a program on its own from Umar in Benin. It is Africa by Falsificator. Yeah, it's not a program, it's just that we have a segment inside Balls of Fire that we call African Stars Roundup. So in that segment we review the performances of African players, particularly in the 5 major leagues in Europe, but also in other leagues in the world, and even the female players. Whenever Shola scores, we have her there. So it is a segment inside our football only show. It comes up on Monday at 4 p.m. We call it Balls of Fire. So we have a segment, 3-4 minutes, that we talk about the performances of African players. So we play that song, Africa, by Falsificator, because it's a song that is celebrating Africa, projecting the beauty and the goodness of Africa. So that's why we use that as the bed for that segment. Okay. Good day, Ibrahim and Egosa. Congrats to all Liverpool fans for the triumph over Atalanta. Osegale from Ubowo. All right. Good day, Sports Gurus. Please, what time is Nigeria's match? Pastor Samuel Idehem from Sapele Road. I can tell you the date, but I cannot confirm the time yet. The date is Friday, the 13th of November. You know, on this station, we want, when you hear anything, you know you can take it anywhere. It is confirmed. So I have not confirmed the time yet. As soon as we do that, I will tell you. My fellow Canada Mero, Ahmed Musa, Alex Iwobi should not have been called up. They are not playing enough in their clubs. Can't remember the last time Musa scored a goal for his club. I think we should be concerned. Our boys are not playing enough. Ernest from Scotland. Well, Ernest, Mr. is clubless at the moment, but for what guys you mentioned, Kenneth Umero. Yeah, I think Kenneth Umero plays. He might not be starting, but recently he's been getting game time. So, and what you should understand, these players, even if they're not playing, even if they're not starting matches, but they are in the first team squad, so they're flowing in every time. So they, back of fitness, they are fit. But what you might say is a problem is match sharpness. Because you need that. Even if you're training regularly but you're not playing games, it could affect you. So that's for that one. Alex Iwobi, he's been having some game time in Everton. Good day, Sports Crew. I just want to thank you guys for a great work. I'm enjoying the show. Evelyn from 5 Junction. Evelyn, at Man City. At least we know the networks. You don't complain with the young Man City. Good day, sirs. I am David from Upper Tower. Please, what about Francis? I've not heard from him. Thanks. Okay, Francis is on leave. It will be some time before you hear from him. If the elected government is not in. Okay. This is. Okay. I think it's spot. I thought it was something else. If the elected government is not interested in protecting its citizens, the Sierra Leone government is interested. This is I don't understand. So the government is not interested in the players now, and we know how God forbid, but we know how COVID spreads. And if the players are on the pitch playing, I mean, a fan in the stand will not. The player on the pitch is not at risk of contracting COVID from a fan who is in the stand. So that's not the issue. Sometimes they are going to come to Nigeria to play against the Super Eagles. So when you're at risk from contracting COVID from the person that is with you on the same pitch than from a fan who's way away from you. 6 feet you're safe from. Even if you're standing close to a COVID-19 infected person, if you can maintain 6 feet distance, according to the doctors, you are safe from that person. Okay. So this is always disappoint. Only I see your envelope on the table, though. I'm extremely excited they lost Babylon. Alright. Please kindly repeat the number of the goal scored by Graham Alex, as well as the name and number of goals of the second highest scorer as given in the morning. Okay, I'll toss over from email. I'm sure he sent this like was it yesterday that we did that? Okay, we can't do that today now because we've got to go. I will see if we can. If I hope I remember, I will give it to you tomorrow. Good PM sports pundit, Mr. Ibrahim. A player chose to play for other country when his own country refused to call him up, like the case of Laporte of Man City, Richie from Siloko Road. Okay, I'm guessing you're asking a question whether a player can choose. Okay, can a player choose to play for other country when his own country refuses to call him up? Well, it will depend on the country, and you don't just say, I want to play for this country. There are criteria that you have to meet. You have spent some time in that country. Your parents, either your parents, maybe your father, your mother, or your grandparents must have come from that country. So you cannot just say, I want to play for this country because my own country has not invited me. No, there are certain things that must happen before you are eligible. So the eligibility also comes in. Okay, so even if your country does not invite you, it doesn't mean you automatically just go and play for the next country. You must fulfill certain obligations. You must have lived in that country for some time before they can allow you play for the country. These are FIFA rules. You can check it out. Alright guys, thank you very much. We wish we could go on, but this is where we've got to say goodbye. We'll see you tomorrow morning on a fresh edition of Sports Fiesta. My name is Saliu Ibrahim, but they call me the Sports Ibracadabra because I bring money to sports presentation and analysis. sports. I've been doing this with the Gosa Ibeka Sports Maestro. Thank you to all of you who called and those of you who listen. You are the real MVP. Please stay tuned to 92.7 KFM Benin City, because up next is News Break. Bye-bye.
What's more practical and comfortable in the business of elevator, escalator, building automation? Then let's talk about Enabritech Limited. For your home and office, companies and industries, when you think of professionals in providing and installing elevator, escalator, building automation, automatic doors and gates, and lots more, think Enabritech Limited. Visit our Benin office, 14 IBM Street, Okiama Road, GMA, Benin City. Telephone 0905-257-2571. Abuja, 40 New Age Estate, Kwaripa, Abuja. Telephone 0807-7577-398. Lagos, 417 C6 1004 Estate, Victoria Island, Lagos, Nigeria. Telephone 0807-7577-392. Ghana office, Medina Estate, Accra, Ghana. Telephone +233-504-651-537. Email info@enabritech.com. Website www.enabritech.com. Enabritech Limited. Technology moves you.
Convention. Gospel Church invites the general public to Convention 2020. The Proclaiming Liberty in the Land. Speaker Elder David the Beloved. In the web of the mystery, in the balance of the oracle, the bench of the prophets is exhausted. This is an esoteric subject. The truth have carried now must be told. The mystery being finished, the vision now must play. Come to convention. Come to Liberty Week. Venue, Gospel Church, number 1 Gospel Avenue, off Adesua Street, off Airport Road, Benin City, Edo State. Date, 9th to the 15th of November 2020. Time, 5 p.m. day. Come to the 7-day program of the spoken word. Come one, come all. The spoken word is the original seed. Signed, Elder David the Beloved.
KUFM News. Concise, precise, balanced, unbiased.
We are live from Benin City to the world.
This is 92.7 KUFM News Break. It's 5 p.m. Good evening and welcome to News Break on KU 92.7 FM Benin City. First, the headlines. Senate wants Buhari to stop foreign medical trips. President Buhari calls for traditional rulers' support to address demands of youths. Nigerians living in extreme poverty now 105 million. On entertainment, Grammy Awards renamed World Music category. Details of this and more after this break. I'm Benjamin Kaduri. The news in detail. The Senate Committee on Federal Character and Intergovernmental Affairs on Thursday asked State House officials to stop President Muhammadu Buhari from embarking on foreign trips for medical treatment and put the State House clinic in order and equip it. They asked the officials to ensure it is functional so that the president will have no need to travel abroad for medical tourism. This remark was made by the chairman of the Senate Committee on Federal Character and Intergovernmental Affairs, Senator Danjuma La'a, when the permanent secretary of the State House, Tijani Umar, appeared before the committee to defend his 2021 budget estimates. The State House official at the appearance before the committee presented a budget of 19.7 billion naira for 2021, out of which 1.3 billion naira was proposed for the State House clinic. Senator La'a said the committee would approve the budget for the State House clinic, but insisted that the president and other top officials of his government should no longer be flown abroad for medical treatment. In his chat with newsmen after defending his budget, the permanent secretary promised to put necessary arrangements in place to meet the medical needs of the president and other top officials once the budget is approved. The managing director of the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency, FERMA, Nuruddin Rafindadi, on Thursday shocked members of the House of Representatives Committee on FERMA, headed by Honorable Richard Femi Bamishe, that the Ministries of Finance and Works and Housing inflated their 2021 budget by over 11 billion naira. Earlier, members of the committee had disallowed the agency from presenting its 2021 budget over lack of execution of the 2020 budget. The decision not to allow the presentation of the 2021 budget tore members of the committee apart, resulting in a prolonged argument amongst members. The managing director of the agency, Nuruddin Rafindadi, and his management team were ordered out of the session as members deliberated amongst themselves on salient issues. Members, while arguing, said the agency has been irresponsible and unresponsive to its core mandate. Some of the members said they had called the managing director to alert him on the sorry state of some roads and refused to pick their calls. The House of Representatives Committee on Aviation, led by Honorable Nolim Naji, on Thursday refused to hold a budget session with the Minister of Aviation, Senator Hadi Sirika, and heads of the sector's agencies. The infuriated lawmakers said they won't treat their budget because they failed to present their 2021 proposals ahead of the scheduled date for defense. Ministries and heads of agencies are customarily required to lay their proposals days before the scheduled dates for defenses. The chairman, Naji, in his opening remarks at the scheduled budget meeting with the minister and the chief executives of the agencies, frowned at the failure of the ministry to forward the documents as earlier requested by the committee. President Muhammadu Buhari has emphasized the imperative of support of traditional rulers in the administration's determination to address the demands of the country's youths. The president made the call at a meeting with a delegation of the National Council of Traditional Rulers of Nigeria, led by the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Sa'ad Abubakar III, at the State House, Abuja. Buhari told the royal fathers that they have heard the loud cries of Nigerian youth and children, and they are attending to their concerns. He revealed that his Chief of Staff, Professor Ibrahim Gambari, would lead senior government officials to various parts of the country and directly engage with them as part of this process. President Buhari restated that strong and transparent efforts are underway to address those elements of the Nigeria Police Force, while warning that his administration cannot allow anybody or group to threaten the peace or sabotage his efforts. While receiving the recommendations of the traditional rulers, he promised to study them and take appropriate action. Buhari had earlier drawn the attention of the eminent delegation to the challenges of COVID-19 pandemic on the world. The federal government said it will soon commence oil exploration in the Lake Chad Basin. Minister of State Petroleum Resources, Timipre Silva, stated this while briefing journalists shortly after a meeting with the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, at the Headquarters Theater Command Operation Lafia Dole in Maiduguri on Thursday. Recall that the recent past, the federal government had deployed oil explorers around Kukawa, Magumeri, Baga communities and the shores of the Lake Chad Basin, but such efforts did not see the light of day due to activities of insurgents. However, Sylvia explained that the current relative peace in Borno State and the Lake Chad area informed the decision for the exploration and drilling activities. Coming up in a moment after this break, Nigerians living in extreme poverty, now 105 million.
At split seconds, there is a lot happening around us, but we can't be everywhere all the time. We've got work, families, and chores to cater to, and most importantly, time to rest. And that's why having reliable partner like KUFM News is important. Sleeping? We don't. We work round the clock, bringing you stories as they break. From Nigeria and across the world, we would stop at nothing to keep you informed. Because KUFM News is all about you and stories that affect you. Politics, business, human interests, sports, entertainment, just name it. We've got you covered. KUFM News. Timely, precise, spot on.
Welcome back. Still in the news, the latest report by World Poverty Clock has shown that more Nigerians have been plunged into extreme poverty since November 2019. The latest figure shows that over 105 million Nigerians now live in extreme poverty, from 98 million in October 2019. The figures represent 51% of the population. According to the World Poverty Clock, Nigeria has a total population of 205,323,520 people, with 105,097,856 in extreme poverty, representing 51% of the population. An individual is classified as living in extreme poverty if the person earns below $1.90 or $855 a day. The data further shows that more Nigerian males are in extreme poverty compared to their female counterparts. About 53.1 million men are living below the poverty threshold, while women are 51.5 million. The data showed that the standard rate of escape from poverty is 0.3 people per second, but Nigeria falls short of with minus 4.4 people escaping poverty per second. Nigeria remains the poverty capital in the world in terms of the number of people, but is below other countries in poverty in percentages. Niger has 72% of its population in extreme poverty. Madagascar has 77%. The Democratic Republic of Congo has 75%. Central African Republic has 79%, while South Sudan has 80% of its population in extreme poverty. The figure by World Poverty Clock, however, contradicts the latest figures on poverty released by Nigeria's National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, recently. The governor of Cross River State, Professor Ben Ayade, on Thursday presented the 2021 appropriation bill to the State House of Assembly. Tagged Budget of Blush and Bleach, the budget has a total estimate of 277 billion naira. The sum of 192.5 billion naira, representing 67% of the entire budget, is earmarked for recurrent expenditure, while 88.1 billion naira, representing 33%, is for capital expenditure. The governor explained that due to the cumulative impact of the disasters that characterized the year 2020, 67% of the budget goes for recurrent expenditure. This, according to Ayade, is set aside to meet the immediate and physical needs of Cross River residents in the aftermath of the COVID-19 and #EndSARS aftermath. The budget has a provision for the establishment of Neighborhood Security Watch, which is aimed at dealing with the issues of neighborhood protection and creates employment for youth. The National Youth Service Corps has assured that it will enforce strict compliance with all safety guidelines endorsed by the Presidential Task Force on COVID-19 and the Nigeria Center for Disease Control in all its orientation camps across the country. The organization said that since the outbreak of the coronavirus in the country, it had not recorded any case among core members and staff. The Director General of NYSC, Brigadier General Shaibu Ibrahim, according to a statement issued on Thursday by the Corps Director, Press and Public Relations, Adenike Adeyemi, and this in Jos at the 2020 Batch B pre-orientation workshop with the theme Evolving a Dynamic Operational Strategy in the Management of Camps in the Context of COVID-19. He said management will continue to evaluate the conduct of orientation course as well as re-strategize towards enhancing its success due to its critical role as a launch pad for the service year. The Benue State government has again declared Fridays as work-free days for civil servants in the state. The work-free day, according to the state government, begins on November the 6th till 29th of January 2021, while normal weekly work schedule will resume on February 5th, 2021. The development was gathered was to allow civil servants the opportunity to harvest their farm produce. According to the State Commissioner for Information, Culture and Tourism, Ngunan Adingi, the declaration of Fridays as work-free days is to improve food security in the state. The governor always declared Fridays for the state workers during plants and harvest seasons. Coming up in a moment in our entertainment news, Grammy Awards renamed World Music category. You're still on today's break on K92.7 FM, Benin City. On entertainment, the Recording Academy has announced that the Grammy Award for Best World Music Album has been renamed. The award will now be called Best Global Music Album. The award, which is presented annually to recording artists for quality albums in the world music genre, has now been renamed to reflect a more relevant, inclusive term. The Recording Academy, in a statement, said they will continue to embrace a truly global mindset, update language to reflect a more appropriate categorization that seeks to engage and celebrate the current scope of music from around the world. This is coming months after the Oscars renamed the international category Best Foreign Language Film to Best International Feature Film. Nigerian actress, scriptwriter, and film director Omoni Oboli is gearing up to release another blockbuster movie titled Last Year's Single. Oboli, who boasts of films including The Figurine, Anchor Baby, Fatal Imagination, Being Mrs. Elliot, The First Lady, and Wives on Strike, said the new series is almost ready, but she did not state when it will be out. Omoni studied at the New York Film Academy and has written several screenplays. And that's the news, but before we go, a quick recap of the headlines. Senate wants Buhari to stop foreign medical trips. President Buhari calls for traditional rulers' support to address demands of youths. Nigerians living in extreme poverty, now 105 million. Do remember that the continued unity of Nigeria is a collective responsibility. Be sure to play your part. Do not forget, you can listen to us anywhere in the world by visiting our website at kufm.net or download our mobile app from the Google Play Store. We're also live on YouTube at KUFM Nigeria, and you can also listen to us on radiogarden.com. KFM News Break was produced by Masakai Uwade and Benjamin Kadiri, saying thanks for listening. Good evening.
Everybody wants to know more of this and more of that. What is happening around the globe? Me, myself, I want to know. Said you know, 'cause I got fire. The best station is knocking on your door. Just sit back and relax, babe. Just sit back and relax. 'Cause all you have to do is tune into 92.7 KUFM. 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 Tune into 92.7 Tune into 92.7 Tune into 92.7
92.7 KUFM. Turn on excitement.
Wake up every day, feeling so down with motivation. Turn on my excitement. 92.7, everybody knows KUFM. I'm in love with my radio. KUFM. I'm in love with my radio. KUFM. I'm in love with my radio. KUFM. 92.7 is my radio. Start up my day with a KU breakfast. So, move to the KU midday. So, Radio Tori, Sports Fiesta, KU Drive Time, and I wrap up my day with the KU 99 KU FM. I'm in love with my radio. KU FM. I'm in love with my radio. KU FM. I'm in love with my radio. KU FM. 92.7 is my radio.
It's the KU Drive Time Show.
Wireless NG provides fast, reliable, and affordable unlimited broadband internet service to homes and businesses. We are situated at number 5 Ramaya Kennedy Street, off PZ Sackler Road, Benin City, and our marketing office is at 70 Lowe Complex, Effort Road, Benin City. Our services are currently available in Benin and Lagos. You can reach us on our mobile 707-367-30125 or 080-788-79960 or on our website www.wirelessng.com. Wireless NG, erasing internet boundaries.
See for yourself, oh. This not be the one you go take on the ear here, oh. You must take your eyes see so that you said when waiting other people they enjoy who you technical. The generator headquarter where they make everybody enjoy generators of all sizes and models for affordable price. Whether that the small one for barber shop or having a big packing generator for factory and big building. Who you technical. The place for generators, spare parts, grinding machine, pepper mill, and others. Mention the name and size of generator where you want. Background, who you technical get them. For the kind of money where in your pocket. Background, who you technical get them. Go take your eyes see for the generator headquarters. Who you technical. 7981 and 83 Mission Road, Benin City, and all other who you technical branches. Who you technical. Affordable products for everybody jollification.
All the programs on KU 92.7 are now open for sponsorship and advert placements. For sponsorship and advert placements, call now for inquiries 070-38